everyone, I just finished my workout for today. All I was using today was a set of 10-pound dumbbells. As always, I will remind you that you may need to use something lighter or heavier. That depends on your strength. It depends on your level of fitness, what you have available to you, and how hard you're looking to push yourself today. So please make the decision that is best for you. If you do have a set of dumbbells that you would like to use, please make sure that they are flat on the bottom. My dumbbells are shaped like a hexagon here, so they're flat on the bottom. Sometimes the dumbbells are rounded other than a flat bottom. Those are fine too, but we're going to be putting our entire body weight on the dumbbells. So if your dumbbells are round, please don't use them. It's not safe. And then I was using my sandbag, which is filled with about 25 pounds of sand. So again, that is a good weight for me. You may need something lighter or heavier. Please just make the decision that is best for you. It's very important that you work to your own level and that you choose a weight that's appropriate for your fitness level and your strength. I know it also depends on what you have available to you, so just make the decision that's best for you. Really, we were just doing 2 exercises today plus jump rope. So let me quickly walk you through the exercises so that you know what's coming up. The first exercise is Espressos, and if you watch my workouts regularly, you have probably seen these before. But if you haven't, this is an espresso. So I'm going to start holding the dumbbells to my side like this, standing in kind of a neutral position. I'm going to bend down and put the dumbbells on the ground in front of me. And now holding on to the dumbbells, I'm going to jump my feet back so that I'm in a plank position. I'm going to do a push-up while holding on to the dumbbells. Now I'm going to do 2 plank rows, 1 on each side. So row the dumbbell, row the dumbbell. Now I'm going to jump my feet back in, stand, and now I'm returned to my starting position, and from here I'm going to do a hammer curl. So I'm not going to rotate my wrists like this. I'm going to keep them, keep my arms to my sides like this so that my palms are facing the outside of my leg, and I'm going to do a hammer curl from this position. So bend the elbows, curl the weights up to your shoulders, and now an overhead press. So again, we're not rotating the wrists. I'm going to keep my wrists now facing like my ears and do an overhead press from this position. Press the weights up overhead. Bring them back down to the shoulders and bring the arms back down to the sides, returning to your starting position. So that's an espresso. One time a little faster so you can see the flow of it. Weights go down. Jump the feet back into a plank. Push up on the dumbbells. Row, row. Jump the feet back in. Stand. Hammer curl, overhead press. Return to the starting position. So now, here's where I get into trouble. I'm going to try to explain the format. And a lot of times when I do this, I just use too many words. I make it sound so complicated, and it's not complicated. I will briefly try to explain it, but here's what I would like you to do. First of all, please keep in mind that I do always type out all of the instructions in the description box. So if you read that, it should be pretty clear, and also you're going to watch me do the workout right now anyway. So I promise if you just watch me do it, it's not complicated, it will make sense. But I'll try to explain it briefly. So, all right, I just showed you an espresso, and the espresso is made up of a few different exercises, right? We're doing a push-up on the dumbbell, so that's the first part of the espresso. And then we were doing 2 renegade rows, that's the second part of the espresso. And then we were standing and adding the hammer curl and overhead press. So if you think of the espresso as 3 different components, we were breaking it down into those different components. So for round 1, all I was doing was push-ups on the dumbbell, okay? On the dumbbells, plural. So all I was doing was this part of the espresso. That's it. Just push-ups on the dumbbell, okay? And then for round 2, I was doing what's called Renegade row push-ups, but it's just the second part of the espresso, okay? So push-up, row, row. That's part 2. Push up, row, row. So that's the exercise we were doing in round 2. And then for round 3, we were putting it all together and doing the full espresso. So with each of those first 3 rounds, we were adding on one more component until by round 3, we were doing espressos. We were also reducing the amount of reps each round. So round 1, I was doing just push-ups on the dumbbells, and I was doing 40 reps. Round 2, I was decreasing my reps. I was cutting them in half, so only 20 reps, but we were adding on another component of the espresso. So for round 2, I was doing Renegade row push-ups, 20 reps. And then round 3 was espressos, just 10 reps. So I'm going to stop with the explaining because I don't want to stand here and explain it for 45 minutes. Watch me do it. Read the description that I've typed out below. And of course, if anything is still unclear or if you have questions, I'm here to answer questions, but I really think that if you read the description and you watch me do it, it will be pretty self-explanatory. So let me just go ahead and show you the second exercise so that we can go ahead and get started. So for the second exercise, I'm using my sandbag. Again, this is filled with about 25 pounds of sand, and it's gonna be the same format. So I'll show you the full exercise all put together first, and then I will tell you how it gets broken down with each round. Okay, so this is a sandbag clean and press, squat and press. And again, if you follow my workouts regularly, you have probably seen this exercise before. Let me wait for the plane and then I will show it to you. Just a few important things to remember with your form. Throughout this entire exercise, you want to think of having your shoulders back and down. So back, meaning that you want to kind of feel like you're pinching your shoulder blades together, and down, meaning away from your ears. So if you find that you're one of these people, push those shoulders down and back. That's going to help you keep your chest lifted high. So work on maintaining that throughout the entire rep. The other thing I want you to think of is always keeping the weight in your heels, keeping your back straight, okay? Straight, flat back, and a strong, tight, engaged core. This is how you do that. Push your booty back. Think like you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty, okay? So if you have your shoulders back and down, chest lifted high, engage all those muscles in your core, and stick your booty back. That's gonna help you keep your back flat and the weight in your heels. So you wanna maintain that throughout this entire exercise. It's just really important that you focus on your proper form, because if your form is not correct, then at best, you're gonna be kind of wasting your time because you're not getting the maximum benefits out of each exercise, and at worst, you're putting yourself at risk for injury, and we don't want that, okay? So, just always keep those points in mind and focus on your form. So now I'm holding my sandbag in front of me. Shoulders are back and down, chest lifted high, strong, tight, engaged core. Flat back, gonna push that booty back, keeping the weight in the heels, and lower the sandbag. Now from here, I'm gonna press, actively press my heels into the ground, hinging at the hips. I'm gonna stand, and as I stand, I'm gonna flip the sandbag up and over so that I'm holding it in my elbows like this. That's a sandbag clean. The exercise is sandbag clean and press, squat and press. So from this position, we're gonna press the sandbag overhead and then bring it back down to your chest. And now a squat and press. So again, pushing that booty back, flat back, weight is in the heels, and then from this position, you wanna sink down into your squat. Now press the heels into the ground, stand, and press the sandbag overhead once more. Bring the sandbag back down in front of you, and now flip it down and return to your starting position. That's the exercise. Sandbag clean and press, squat and press. So let's do it a little faster so you see the flow of it. So sandbag clean and press, squat and press. That's one rep. Again, sandbag clean and press, squat and press. So now the format for this part is gonna be the same. We're gonna start doing 40 reps with round 1. Round 2, we're gonna cut that in half and do 20 reps. Round 3 will be just 10 reps. And we're going to break down that exercise into 3 different parts. So for round 1, we're going to start doing just a sandbag clean. So just the first part of the exercise. Sandbag clean, and that's it. That's the exercise. Return to your starting position. Clean the sandbag, return to the starting position. So that's the exercise for round 1. Round 2, we'll be doing a clean and press. So clean the sandbag, and now an overhead press before you return the sandbag down in front of you to your starting position. Clean and press. Clean and press. So that's round 2, and we'll be doing 20 reps of those. Then for round 3, you will again reduce your amount of reps by half, so 10 reps, and that's where you put it all together. So round 3 will be 10 reps of sandbag clean and press, squat and press. So those are the 2 exercises we're doing. We're also doing jump rope. So in between each round, we're going to be doing jump rope. So for the first half of the workout, that's the half with the dumbbells. We'll be doing 400 reps of jump rope, meaning 400 revolutions of the rope with round 1. And then again, we're reducing the amount of reps by half with each round. So for round 2, we'll be doing 200 reps of jump rope. Round 3, it's gonna be 100 reps of jump rope. Then for part 2 of the workout, we're gonna start the whole process again. It's the same pattern, but we're doing our sandbag exercise. So again, with round 1, we'll be doing 40 reps of our sandbag cleans and then 400 skips, meaning 400 revolutions of the jump rope. Round 2, we'll be adding on a component to our sandbag exercise, so it'll be sandbag clean and press, but we'll be reducing the amount of reps by half, so 20 reps of sandbag clean and press. And then we'll do 200 reps with our jump rope. And then for our final round, it'll be 10 reps, half the amount of reps, with an added component, so sandbag clean and press, squat and press, and then 100 revolutions of the jump rope. Got it? I am not going to demonstrate equipment-free substitutions today, and I am also not providing beginner modifications, so as always, if you need to see those, please just ask. It is so important to me that the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them. So if you don't have a set of dumbbells that are flat on the bottom, that are safe to use for this workout, if you don't have a sandbag or anything similar that you can use, like maybe a backpack or a duffel bag filled with some sort of weight, like bags of beans or rice, if you don't have a jump rope, and you need help in order to make the workout accessible for you and to make it work for you at the fitness level you're at and make it work for whatever equipment you might have or not have. I'm always here to answer questions and help. So even though I'm not showing it to you in the video today, if you need to see that, please just ask. If you do have a set of dumbbells that are safe and that you want to use today, go ahead and grab those. If you have a sandbag or something similar that you can use, go ahead and grab that. Grab your jump rope, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's go. All right, watch is going. I'm starting my timer, and we are gonna get started with 40 push-ups on your flat dumbbells. Here we go. Make this rest break very short so I can finish up these last 5. That'll get me halfway to my 40. I'm on 15, so short rest break, and then here we go, 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So now I'm halfway there. My arms and my shoulders just need a little bit of a rest break. If I could do the next 10 without stopping, I'll be ecstatic. If I rest long enough, I'll be able to do it, but I don't want to take too long of a rest. I want to keep it moving, so I might just break up the last 20 into little baby sets of 5. We'll see. I've rested for, I don't know, a minute now, so let me at least do the next 5 and see how I feel. Just do your best. I know these are hard, but we're already halfway done with them. That's 30. So what I did there is, technically I guess that was an unbroken set of 10, but as I was needing to rest, I just challenged myself to rest in the plank position. So if you can stay in plank while you're resting, great. If not, you know, come out of it, do what I'm doing now. Just do little sets of 5, break it down however you need to. We only have 10 more to go. So this rest break wasn't as long as the last one. So I might not be able to do 10 unbroken, but I'm gonna see what happens. Here we go. That's 35. Just 5 more. I'm also wanting to ease back into this because I've taken the last few days off because I've been having a hard time lately. I've just been pretty exhausted. That's 36, 37, 38, 39, last one. That's 40. If you watched my last workout video that I posted, it was so brutal. Actually, the last 2 were pretty rough. And I just think that I needed to just take a few days to rest and let my body recover and let my anxiety kind of even out a little. So this is my first day back and I feel nervous today because I feel like I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna like be able to get through the workout. So I'm just kind of taking it 1 rep at a time, which I always tell you to do anyway, but I'm trying to take it a little bit easier today and not put any pressure on myself. So I'm gonna do my best. The next thing we're gonna do is 400 skips, meaning 400 revolutions of the rope. Any style jump rope you want is fine. I am going to try to do these all together in one unbroken set of 400, but you can break them down into sets of 50 or 100 if you need to. So here we go, 400 skips. 200. That's 400. So, I don't know if this would technically be considered a ladder workout. We are reducing the amount of reps with each round, but we're also adding components to the exercise we're doing with our dumbbells. So, call it what you will, but round one we did 40 reps of push-ups. For round two, we're gonna cut that in half. We only have to do 20 reps, but they're going to be slightly more difficult because we're adding 2 rows to each push-up. So 20 reps of Renegade row push-ups. Okay, when you're ready. So that was 10, halfway there. I'm trying so hard to stay out of my own head and just deal with what's in front of me. So, all right, I have to do another 10 reps, judging by what that first set of 10 took out of me. I'm thinking that I probably will need to break up the second half into 2 little sets of 5. So whatever you need to do to make it work for you. We only have to do 10 more of these. All right, so when you're ready, here we go. Push up, row, row, that's 11. I tell you all the time, but if you're stronger than I am and you don't need to rest, please keep going. Work at your own pace, whether you're faster than I am or slower than I am, it doesn't matter. Just be where you are. Work to your own level. 5 more. 16. 17. 18. 19. Last one. That's 20. So, next is another set of jump rope. You know, I like my patterns. So 40 reps of push-ups was paired with 400 skips. So 20 reps of push-ups is going to be paired with 200 skips. So this time we only have to do half of what we did in round 1, counting 200 revolutions of the jump rope. Again, you can break it down. 2 sets of 100, 4 sets of 50, 10 sets of 20, whatever you need to do, okay? All right, 200 reps of jump rope. Here we go. That's 200. So final round with the dumbbells. First round, we do 40 reps. Second round, we cut the amount of reps in half, and we did 20 reps, but we added a component. So, following the same pattern, we're going to, again, cut the amount of reps in half. So only 10 reps, but we're going to add on. So now for this round, we're doing espressos. 10 reps. So, I'll walk you through the first rep. I'm counting it as my first rep, so as soon as I explain this first rep, we're just gonna keep going and I'm gonna do 9 more, okay? So, dumbbells go down, jump the feet out into a plank position. Push up on the dumbbells, row, row. So it's a renegade row push up, then jump the feet in, stand, hammer curl, overhead press. Okay, 9 more of those. When you're ready, here we go. So that's 5. We're halfway there. 5 more. That's 6. 7. 8. Just 2 more. 9. Last one. That's 10. Okay. We're done with the dumbbells. We just have to finish up this round. With 100 skips, okay? Take a longer rest if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and just get these done. Here we go. So that much took me 21 minutes and 40 seconds. If that's enough for you today, you can stop here, that's fine. If you're stopping here, you just have 1 rep left. I'll go ahead and do a bonus burpee in solidarity with you, but I'm continuing on. So if you're continuing on with me, you can do a bonus burpee in solidarity with me if you'd like, for all those people who are only doing the first half of the workout. you're done, stretch. Please don't forget to stretch. Go have a shower, eat some lunch, get on with the rest of your day. If you're continuing on with me, I'm gonna grab my sandbag. And this is going to follow the exact same pattern as part one. So the same ladder pattern. The jump rope sections will be the same, but where I was doing exercises with my dumbbells, now I'm going to be using my sandbag. So it's going to be the same concept where we're going to be adding on to what we did in the previous round, but reducing the amount of reps by half. Okay? It sounds complicated when I say it, but it's not complicated. Okay. I have rested for a good 2 minutes now. 2 minutes plus, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. We are starting with sandbag cleans, 40 reps. All right. Check in with your body. Check in with those shoulders, make sure they're back and down. Paying attention to your form, keeping the weight in the heels, back straight, chest lifted high, shoulders back and down. Flat back. 40 reps of sandbag cleans. Here we go. That's 20. Halfway there. I'm thinking I'll more or less do what I did in round one with my push-ups, which is taking a nice long rest break here, like a minute or so, and then I'll try to attack the next 10 unbroken, and then just see where I am with the last 10, if I can do them unbroken, or if I need to do 5 and 5. But for right now, I'm gonna put my focus on this next set of 10, that'll get me to 30. I'm gonna do my best to do them unbroken. Here we go, when you're ready. So that's 30. Just 10 more. I'm going to challenge myself to keep this rest break a little shorter which means that I may not be able to get through 10 without stopping. So if I need to pause after 5, I'll do that. That's 35. 36. 37. 38. 39, last one. And 40. So the jump rope sections will be exactly the same as in part 1. So 40 reps, 4, 0, corresponds with 400 revolutions of the rope. I'm going to attempt to do what I did in part 1 and just do one big long set of 400 without stopping and without tripping. But my legs feel a lot more like jelly now than they did in part 1, so I'm gonna do my best. But even if you didn't break these up in part 1 and you need to now, do what you gotta do. Just letting my heart rate come down a little bit, because if I am able to complete all 400 reps of jump rope without stopping, I know my heart rate's gonna be elevated the whole time. So just taking a couple extra breaths. If you don't need them, then start jumping rope. Okay, 400 skips, do your best. Here we go. That's 100. 400. Usually, I'm tripping over my jump rope a lot more than I am today. And so I have an opportunity to give my little tripping over your jump rope speech. If you trip over your jump rope, it's fine. You don't have to start the whole set over. Just take a breath. Get back into it, pick it up right where you left off, okay? All right, so round 2 of this second half. So same format. We're gonna reduce the amount of reps by half. So we're doing 20 reps, but we're gonna add something to the combo. So now we're doing a sandbag clean and press. Clean and press. So we're going to clean the sandbag just like we did in round 1, and then we're going to press it up overhead. 20 reps, okay? So again, I just want to take a second to breathe because that set of 400, almost 400 unbroken, it just takes a bit out of me, and I want to let my heart rate come down a little bit, so I'm going to check in with my body, breathing, making sure my shoulders are back and down. Chest lifted high. We're gonna keep weight in the heels. We're gonna keep our back straight. And we're gonna start exactly the same way we did in round 1 with the sandbag clean. And then from here, just gonna press the sandbag up overhead. Bring it back down in front of me. And reverse the movement, returning to the starting position. That's a clean and press. I'm counting that as my first rep. So I'm gonna do 19 more of those, okay? Here we go. So, clean and press. That's 2. Clean and press. That's 3. We're going to 20. That's 15. Just 5 more. Last one. And 20. So now, same as part 1, this is round 2. We reduced the amount of reps by half, even though we added on. And we're going to reduce the amount of jump rope reps by half as well. So 40 reps with the sandbag equals 400 skips. 20 reps with the sandbag equals 200 skips. I know you're all probably intelligent enough to have caught on by now, but I'm just filling time while I'm resting so we don't have like dead air. Okay, unless you're like super like slow-witted, then I guess, you know, you're welcome. I really think you're all probably smart enough to have caught on to the pattern by now. All right, enough stalling, 200 reps with the jump rope. Here we go. Hundred, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 200. All right. We just passed the 40-minute mark. We're on the home stretch. So let's see if we can finish in under 45 minutes. We have just 10 reps to go. So this time we're adding on a squat and press, okay? So sandbag, clean and press, just like we did in last round, and then a squat and press. Sandbag, clean and press, squat and press is 1 rep. We're doing 10 reps, okay? So just like this, clean and press, and now squat and press. That's 1. 9 more. Clean and press, squat and press. That's 2. Last one. Clean and press. Squat and press. That's 10. We are done with the sandbag. We are almost done with the workout. Final round. So again, reducing the amount of reps by half. So all we have left to do is 100 skips, and we're all done, okay? Here we go. would skip on the trip on the very last rep, of course. All right, 43 minutes and 27 seconds. That's my official score. My watch is still going. We're almost done. If you follow my workouts regularly, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So even if you did a solidarity bonus burpee earlier, you still have to do one more because the bonus burpee has to be the last thing that you do after your workout is entirely otherwise complete. But before I get to my bonus burpee, whenever I do a jump rope workout, in addition to my bonus burpee, I like to do a bonus set of 100 skips. So if you would like to join me, just gonna do one more set of 100. So counting 100 revolutions of the jump rope. Just a quick little bonus, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that is 100. So now, just one final rep, and then the workout will be officially complete. Let's do one last bonus burpee together. Here we go. So now I'm stopping my watch. So the whole thing, all day, from the very first rep until my very final bonus burpee, including jump rope bonus and all that, took me a grand total of 46 minutes on the dot. 46 minutes and 0 seconds. According to my watch, I burned a total of 359 active calories, 426 total calories, and maintained an average heart rate of 164 beats per minute. So if you wear your watch while you're doing the workouts, let me know your stats. Let me know how long it took you. Let me know how many calories you burned. And whether or not you wear your watch or you feel like sharing your stats with me, if you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. And as always, if anything is unclear with the exercises we did today or with the format, if you need to see equipment-free substitutions or beginner modifications, I am always here to answer questions or help in any way I can to make the workouts accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them. So if anything's unclear, if you have questions, if you need help, please just ask. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Thank you for all of the interaction. Thank you for watching the videos and sharing them, liking them, and commenting on them. And especially to those of you who have been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I wrap this up, I'll give you today's secret code phrase of the day after the plane flies over. So the secret code phrase of the day today is no talk for time, Vern. So if you are still watching this video, please let me know if someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, no talk for time, Vern. No talk for time, Vern. Okay, that's it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.